So here we are, and we are doing part 2 of the interview with Teresa Daly. We are now in the beautiful sprawling backyard in Sierra Madre, California. And this is the beautiful patio area. And we've set up some photos here to go through, reflecting on Grandma's life.
Oh, God.
And can I say, Grandma, you were looking beautiful.
Oh, you little sweetheart.
You really look great. Look at you, Grandma. You look beautiful.
Thank you, darling.
So you were mentioning before that when you were sitting here, you remind you of Mama. Would she sit there?
Oh, Mama, this is her spot.
Really?
Oh, yeah, and then everybody would gather around Mama.
Ah.
Oh, she was in the height of her glory.
So she lived here as well.
She did. She sure did.
Who else lived here? I know Jimmy lived here.
Jimmy, Johnny, yeah. Not Kathleen and me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we were real in love with the area.
It really is. And you're born and raised here.
Yeah.
I mean, you learned to walk in
That's
Sierra
right.
Madre.
That's right.
So do you know, like, the neighborhood like the back of your hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's such a beautiful town. It
Oh, God,
really,
I know it.
really
I know it.
is.
And it was our resort.
Yeah.
Mama had hay fever. And so Papa drove us all up here when it was the season, so Mama would ease the
So you would come from Long Beach,
Long Beach,
and then you'd come out here to avoid the hay fever.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was we'd be in the Sierra Madre Canyon,
Uh-huh.
and Mama was always happy there.
Was that like her happy
Little bottle of
place?
Lucky Lager beer. And
Oh.
then we kids all made friends because they had the swimming pool there. And we were all divers and swimmers, so we'd show off.
You were a diver?
Yeah.
What kind of diving? I mean, really?
Jackknives and, yeah, swan dives and, yeah.
Wow, was
Yeah,
that
we were
fun?
like real swimmers, all of us.
It makes sense in Southern California. The weather's so hot. You want to go to the pools.
Sure.
And so would you go with all your brothers and sisters?
Pretty much.
How
We were all
fun.
friends, we'd gather there. And then there was the little grocery store right across the street. Do you remember seeing that?
Yes.
Tony's.
On the way
Yeah,
here.
shopped
We
there.
saw that, yes.
That's right. Then my brothers would all sit with their buddies on the little chairs there. And then we'd all swim and dive and
Good.
we were all good swimmers. Because we were born like in Long Beach, in Belmont Shore,
Mm.
right on the beach area. So Papa taught us all to swim real early.
So you guys were all like one with the water.
Yeah.
You enjoy water.
That's right.
How fun. I didn't know you dove.
Yeah.
Jackknives. Wow,
Yeah,
Grandma.
Yeah, well, not too many of those.
But if you could do one, then you have bragging rights.
That was about it. Yeah.
One's enough. You did it.
But we were good swimmers.
Mm.
Yeah, those were fun days.
And would Mama take
We'd come up
you?
and stay most of the summertime for Mama's hay fever.
Ah,
Yeah. And so
interesting.
we had our whole new gang up there,
So you had a posse out there. You have a
Oh, yeah.
posse out
Oh,
here
yes,
for the
yes.
summer.
We were the big Quins.
The big Quins.
Yeah.
So speaking of the big Quins, so your dad, you said he was a businessman.
He was a businessman.
And what did he do?
Business,
was
real
it
estate mostly.
real estate?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah. And he was tops. P.J. Quinn. Patrick Joseph.
Hmm.
He was very successful. Yeah, we were pretty rich when we were growing up.
That must have been
Papa
nice.
did, properties and what have you. Yeah.
And developments and whatever.
Yeah, and then he was a source of information about Long Beach too. He'd give speeches at the, the kids would come home and say, "Oh, Papa was the speaker today." You know?
Interesting. Is that where you think you get your public speaking?
Yeah, I think so. I'm the only one. The rest of them don't, but I love it. I love to get up there. And,
You know, my dad was a public speaker. And I've also done public speaking myself, so
oh God, yes.
it's still being passed down.
It gets in the blood.
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, how darling.
Yeah, so it's definitely been passed down. So we learned from you, Grandma. We saw you up there on stage, and we said, let's
darling.
do that.
Yeah.
Is that you in that picture right there?
Yeah.
Is this you? Wow, look at you with your cute outfit on. Now I know that Marie, she made clothes. Did she make clothes often? Did she make this?
Very often, and she was, I told you what a snot she was. When somebody say, oh, what a darling outfit. Did you make it, Marie? No, I did. Yeah, she was down when they assumed that she sewed.
But that,
No, thank you, dear, but did you make yours? Oh, God, I used to turn purple. She was such a snot. Make my...
but you know, that's actually a compliment to say what a beautiful outfit. You would think it would be,
I know
thank
it,
you.
I know it, but she felt that she was down, that she was the little home seamstress.
What a, oh, I wish I could sew.
Oh, I do too.
You know, so that's
I
a
do too.
beautiful skill to
I never
have.
took to it, yeah.
I would brag all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
I made this, I made that.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
This fellow in the picture with the old man.
I was
It's a
wondering about
terrible
that.
picture
This
of
one?
him. Yeah, yeah.
Who is this?
Oh,
I've
he
seen
was
this
a
picture for
big love of
years.
my life.
Which one? In the red or the
Harry
blue?
Kissel, the left, red.
In the red.
Uh-huh.
This is Harry. Tell us about Harry.
Kissel. He had, oh God, he bought most of the, when they first started doing the home developments, you know, he started like the first one, built like 50 homes, and, you know, yeah, he was very successful. And he was buried.
Is that him with Frank?
Let's see.
No.
No, that's Bob Pierce.
Oh.
Bob Pierce was a head. He owned most of the land.
Mm.
And it's a terrible picture of what's his name?
Henry?
It almost looks like a sissy. Can't stand that picture. Yeah. Yeah.
But he was a man's man, so the
Oh,
picture doesn't do him
absolutely.
justice.
He didn't know how to pose at all.
Most men don't.
But he was successful. He was the first one to have the developments, the homes. So, I mean, this big property of homes, you know, he was the first to build. Yeah, he was very wealthy.
Was this in Sierra Madre or Long Beach?
Well, he took in all the areas.
Mm.
Yeah, the buildings.
Wow.
And we were really having just a great time, but I gave him up.
Why?
He was a father.
Oh.
He had children, and it nearly killed him.
Well, good for you
Because
for
we
walking
were-
away.
Yeah, I said, I can't do it. I have a conscience. You've got the kids. Particularly Christmas morning, I think about them. And yeah.
And that's
He says,
really...
They're not lacking anything. I'm taking just as good a care of them as, you know. He was he was a moral man. But we really hit it off.
And, you know, it must have been hard to say goodbye knowing you loved him.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I really did. Yeah.
And he loved you, too.
Yeah, we had a hard time. In fact, he moved to an entirely different area, but he would call me. I'd just pick up the phone, he'd say hi.
Aww.
And God, my heart would just beat.
Just hearing his voice.
Yeah. And he was young at the time, and to have, that's Bob Pierce, and he was kind of the head of all the businesses.
Mm. So was Bob his boss?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Terrible picture of what's his name? Looks like a big sissy.
Let me see. Can you turn the picture? Because what do you say he looks like a sissy?
Yeah, he does. I mean, he was a rugged guy. It was like he was posing.
Hopefully you have another picture to remember him by.
Yeah, no, and you know, I haven't.
That's all you have to remember him.
Yeah. Oh,
Well, at least you
Jesus.
know that he wasn't a sissy.
No, he sure wasn't. He was all guy.
He photographed us one, but what can you do?
Yeah.
And who is that? So I was wondering who this was.
That's Mom and Papa.
Oh, so this must be when they were
Oh,
young.
yeah. Yeah.
And like when they first met. So these are your parents.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna see if I can get a good shot of them.
Well, then the other two is that you kids? The pictures in the back?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. So this one, well, I'll show you this one.
Uh-huh.
So this is me and Kelly back right out of high school. I want to say 1992-ish.
Yeah.
I'm on the left and Kelly is on the right. And at the time, actually, we were living down here, or I was living down here in your back house.
Oh, God.
Yeah, those were good times, Grandma.
Yeah, you betcha.
Those were good
betcha.
times.
Yeah.
And then this picture,
That's all the family, or pretty much.
yes. So I'll name everybody in this one since this
Okay.
is, hold on, let me put it up properly. Oh my God, but this is not a good picture of me.
Oh, God, can't imagine.
Well, it's not, but okay, so on the left, there's Kim Dunn, or Kim Clemens. That's me. There's Mom, so there's your daughter, Kathleen. There's you right in the middle. And that was you for your 80th birthday party where everybody came down.
Yeah.
There's Johnny Daly, so there's your other son. So these two are brothers and sisters. Then you have Jaden, that is Kim and Vince's daughter. He's such a cutie, little Jaden.
Yeah.
That's my dad, John Dunn, amazing, best father in the world. That's my twin sister, Kelly. And it was interesting to find out that twins ran in the family.
Yes.
Because
Sure.
Sasha had
We have
passed
Richard-
so
Richard-
young.
Richard and Regina.
I didn't
That's
know.
right, yeah.
And then there's our brother Nick, Nikolai as I call him, cutie pie. And back there is, we don't know. So, I'm going to say that. But anyway, beautiful family photo. And that was Grandma on her 80th birthday with all your family.
Yeah.
You have such a great family, Grandma.
I do.
You've really created.
We used to say we're each other's, oh God, what is it? Publicity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're all our biggest cheerleaders.
Yeah.
You know.
That took it in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just thought each other was the best. This
Mm-hmm.
is my brother. Yeah, this is my sister.
So you guys were proud of each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, Mama made sure of that.
What do you mean?
You're very proud now. Let everybody know how proud you are. With each and every one of you.
Nice.
You're taking this back seat from nobody.
Nice.
Yeah. And hold those heads high.
So, Grandma, what would you say? So, right now you're looking beautiful. You look great. You're 88. Born in 1925. You have so much wisdom and you have so much vivaciousness to you.
Oh, you little doll.
So, what would you say if you could give like a tip to youngsters growing up today? How do you live a happy life? You know what I mean? Like, is there any major like?
How the kids?
How do you maintain? How do you, like? I guess words of wisdom.
Yeah.
You know, just try to be happy.
Sure. Stick together. Love your family. You know, have good friends. Be a joiner. Join the different groups and what have you. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Uh-huh.
Be social. Get
Be
active.
social, exactly.
Participate in life.
Yeah. Instead of sitting back watching everybody else.
And then complaining about
Oh
it.
yeah. Just so bored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I know your sister Kathleen, I know she, you know, didn't always see the positive in
No,
life.
she's been delusional. I mean, she's been cranky.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought life was going to be like what it was supposed to. Yeah, no, she was not a happy person. at
You
all.
know, I think that we all have such expectations.
Yeah.
And
she
I bet you
just-
she had a wonderful life.
Yeah.
You know, and she
Yeah.
loved her children. But
Oh,
it will,
sure.
you know, but if she's aspiring to Mama and Papa,
Uh huh.
that's a hard,
It was.
that's
It
a
was.
hard act to
Yeah,
follow.
Yeah. And she became crabby.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of lost her.
Love her, man. God love her.
Yeah.
So so now that we're sitting in the sprawling, so just so everybody knows, it is but 100 degrees probably, or do you think it's?
I think it's about 104.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are outside in 104, so I'm not going to keep Grandma out here long. But you look great right now, so I want to keep you here.
Oh, God,
Beauty is pain,
Few
Grandma.
far between.
So I'm just going to pan the beautiful ambiance where we're sitting. We are in Sierra Madre, 220 Glen Hill Court, I believe. But there's the main house. And then right over here as we turn, this is Grandma's. We'll go past the bamboo.
Oh,
I know you're not a big fan of the bamboo right now.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to... Okay, so we're going to sign off for now because next up we have the tour of the property.